Geobyte.
Hi students, welcome to the Geobyte Diploma series. In this video, let us discuss the moment of inertia for different composite sections. First, I took the angle section. Angle section is also called L section. Remember, for finding the moment of inertia, first you need to find the centroid or center of gravity. It means indirectly, once again we are practicing center of gravity also along with moment of inertia. These are all the lengthy problems. I will explain the procedure. You can do the simplification part at home. Otherwise, I will give the simplification part also. First, let us take the sections, different sections. First, let us cut the given section into different section, two sections like this. I am cutting like this. You can also cut horizontal, that is not a problem. Now this is the section 1, this is the section 2. Now for section 1, width b1 equal to, let us take the all dimensions or in mm or in right. Now b1 equal to 6 mm, d1 equal to 100 mm. Now b2 equal to, for section 2, 75 minus 6. 75 minus 6 is 69. And d2 equal to 6 mm. From b1 d1, get the area a1 equal to b1 d1. Simplify this value for getting around 600 mm square. Similarly, from b2 d2, you can find the a2. a2 equal to b2 into d2 b2 d2. So you put all the values for getting around 414 mm square. So that is the area for section 1, areas for section 1 and section 2. Now first let us find the center of gravity for the section 1 about x-axis. This is the diagonals. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the centroid G1 for section 1. Then I can say this is the x1. This is the x1, this is the y1. Now find the x1 and y1. x1 equal to 6 by 2, comma y1 equal to 100 by 2. Similarly, join the diagonals for section 2. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the centroid G2, this is the x2, and this is the y2. Otherwise, let us mark outside. Better to mark outside for avoiding the confusion. This is the y2. Now tell me x2 equal to this part plus remaining part. That part is 6 plus 75 minus 6, 69 by 2. Similarly, y2 equal to 6 by 2. Then you know how to find the x bar. X bar equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 by a1 plus a2. Simplify the value for getting around 18.4 mm. 18 point, otherwise let us write the next step 18.4 mm. Similarly, moment of inertia and y bar equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a1 plus a2. Simplify, you put all these values and simplify for getting around 30.8 mm. Then let us find the moment of inertias about centroidal axis. Here Ixx1 equal to b1 d1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. Remember, here h1 equal to y bar minus y1. Y bar minus y1. Here y bar is 30.8 minus y1 50. Remember, though h1 is negative, definitely square of the negative value is positive only. So that is the h1 value. Then Ixx1, you put all these values. Directly I am writing because I have limited space. You put all these values for getting 72 into 10 raised 5 mm power 4. This value is 30.8 minus 50. 30.8 minus 50 equal to minus 30.8 minus 50 minus 19.2 mm. Similarly, Ixx2 equal to b2 dt cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. Here the h2 value equal to y bar minus y2. Here y bar is 30.8 minus y2 3 equal to 27.8 mm. You put all these values for getting the Ixx2 equal to 3.2 into 10 power 5. You put and simplify it. Newton, not Newton, mm power 4. Therefore, total moment of inertia Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. You put these two values for getting Ixx around 10.4 into 10 raised 5 mm power 4. Similarly, moment of inertia about the y axis. Moment of inertia, this is the moment of inertia about x axis. Okay, let me write the same step once again. Total moment of inertia about total moment of inertia. Let me write clearly. Moment of inertia about x axis. Ixx equal to Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. The answer what I got is 10.4 into 10 raised 5. simplify it, definitely you are getting same answer. Similarly, now about the y axis, I y1 equal to I y1 equal to d1 b1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. For this case, h1 equal to x bar minus x1. Here x bar is 18.4, x1 3. 18.4 minus 3, it is equal to 13.4 mm. You put and simplify, you substitute and simplify for getting the value. Let me write the value clearly. y1 equal to 1.4 into 10 power 5 mm power 4. Similarly, y2 equal to d2 bt cube by 12 plus a2 h2 square. For this case, h2 equal to x bar minus x2. X bar is 18.4 minus x2. Let me take the x2 value. The x2 is 69 by 2 plus 6. 69 by 2 plus 6, 40.5. So 40.5, this is the x2 equal to 40.5. (18.4) minus this one equal to minus 22 minus 22.1 mm. Though h2 is negative, since here a2 h2 square, that should be positive only. Finally, you are getting Iyy2 is 3.7 into 10 raised to 5 millimeter power 4. The Iyy total moment of inertia about y axis, Iyy1 plus Iyy2. Simplify it for getting around 5.1 into 10 power 5 mm power 4. That is how the moment of inertia for composite section can be found. I hope all of you understood. If you need any clarifications regarding this problem, you can approach me through the message. If you send a message to me, definitely I will explain in live. Let us take the another problem. Look at the next problem. This is also unsymmetrical problem. It's not symmetrical about any axis. Find the moment of inertia. Find the moment of inertia of the section shown in figure about the centroidal axis parallel to the base. This point is very, very important. You are asked to find the moment of inertia about the centroidal axis and parallel to the base. It is given that all dimensions are in mm. All dimensions are in mm. You are asked to find the moment of inertia about centroidal axis parallel to the base, means you are asked to find the Ixx indirectly. Ixx indirectly. For finding the Ixx, I should know the Ixx1, Ixx2, Ixx3 because it consists of 3 sections. For finding the Ixx1, Ixx2, Ixx3, I should know the y bar, y1, y2, y3, etc. For that, first let me cut the section into 3 sections like this. I am going to cut the whole section into 3 sections like this. Listen carefully. You can also cut vertically, that is not an issue. Now this is the section 1, this is the section 2, section 3. Now let us mark the breadth and depth. B1 equal to 120, D1 equal to 20. Similarly, B2 equal to, look at the diagram, B2, width for section 2, 10, depth for section 2, 120 minus 10 minus 20, it is equal to 90. Similarly, B3 equal to 90, D3 equal to 10. Now A1 equal to B1 D1, A2 equal to B2 D2, A3 equal to B3 D3. You substitute all these values for getting the areas in mm square. Now let us find the y1, y2, y3. These are the diagonals. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the centroid. For that, distance is y1. Look at the y1. y1 equal to, tell me, what is the y1 value? y1 equal to only 20 by 2. Similarly, join the diagonals for section 2. Wherever the diagonals are meeting, that is the centroid for section 2. This is the y2. Tell me what is the y2? y2 equal to 20 plus that remaining part, 120 minus 20 minus, that is 90 by 2. This part, 1 minute, I'll show it clearly. This part by 2. This part equal to 1 minute. This part equal to 120 minus 20 minus 10, that part divided by 2. Okay, y2. Now y3. Join the diagonals for section 3. Wherever those are meeting, that is the centroid. For that, this is the y3. Tell me what is the y3? y3, 1 minute. Otherwise, let me write the y3 somewhere here. y3 equal to this whole distance. This is 120 minus 10, 110. 1 minute. 110 is this much. I'll show it to you. So this is 110 mm up to here. This is 110 because 120 minus 10, 110 plus 10 by 2. 1 minute plus 10 by 2. So you got y1, y2, y3. Then you can find the y bar. I know you can find it. A1, y1 plus A2, y2 plus A3, y3 divided by divided by a1 plus a2 plus a3. Now the y bar you may be getting around 44 point. You substitute all the values 44.28 mm. Now let us find the moment of inertia about x-x axis. Moment of inertia about x-x axis. Ixx1 equal to b1 d1 cube by 12 plus a1 h1 square. Here h1 equal to y bar minus y1. This value you simplify it for getting Ixx1 290 028 4.2. I simplify it mm power 4. Similarly, for section 2, it should be called as Ixx2 equal to b2 d2 cube by 12 plus e2 h2 square. You substitute all values and simplify for getting 3886.56 mm power 4. You simplify it. If you need any clarifications, you can send a message to me. Definitely I will explain in live. Ixx3 equal to b3 d3 cube by 12 plus a3 h3 square. Here I forgot to write here h2 equal to y bar minus y2. For this case h3 equal to y bar minus y3. You put all the values for simplification for getting 45086 again 86.6 mm power 4. Okay, then the total moment of inertia about x-x axis. Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2 plus Ixx3. Simplify it for getting the value 84028 57.36. Otherwise I will write it down. This relation also I will write it down. 1 minute. Don't hesitate. Ixx equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2 plus Ixx3. You put all the values and simplify for getting 84028 57.36 mm power 4. So because of the space limitation, I have given some homework with this problem. You try to complete that homework. If you need any clarifications, please don't hesitate to approach me through the messages. So with this problem, I am concluding this video. In the very next video, we will discuss the moment of inertia for few more composite sections. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Geobyte.